Hi, this is Adam here. We're going through my hives. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 hives here. I got 5 nook colonies. These were kind of mid to late summer splits. I've had feed on them a couple times already. There was some undrawn comb on them before. There still is some undrawn comb on them now. But we're going to go through them all and just kind of check them out. It's supposed to be warm here the next couple weeks. Today is the 12th of September, I believe. And we're supposed to have a couple warm weeks, and there's a 13th. And anyways, there's some forage around here. The goldenrod is kind of getting to the end. So I'm just kind of assessing to see where we're at in the hives, to see what type of food stores we have. These are going to be over winter nooks. So I want to see what's inside of them. So that's it. I got my assistant Autumn here, my daughter, and we're going to go into this hive first. Do you want to bring it over here? You can stop it and bring it over here. We did intro. All right. So we're going to go in this hive here. This was a pre-swarm Carney queen, I believe. I'm just going to check it out. No queen excluder on here yet. I put queen excluders on mine early just to kind of fill them up, or so they can fill the top up a little bit. So we're going to check for a brood up here on top. Look at the stingers. Stingers poking up there, not happy. So this frame here, I see mostly nectar, or probably feed from what I was feeding them. And this side here is all nectar, and then they're capping some too. So this is good. There is, I would say, probably on this frame, I would probably say there's maybe about 10% remaining that could be filled with some more feed. And again, we got some warm days coming, so it might not be they might be burning through some of that. So we're just going to check this out here as well. Main thing I want to make sure is everything's drawed out. I can always feed them late in the year with 2-to-1 real heavy syrup, and they'll take that too. They're definitely not happy that I'm here. So frame number 2 is mostly drawed out, and mostly drawed out, and this is capped here, or starting to cap too, but this frame here I would say is probably 95% drawn, or 95% of nectar. A little area that could be drawed out, but it looks really good. So I would say that frame is pretty close for winter, short of being capped. But they'll cap that here eventually. And then also too, I will weigh my stuff eventually here, just to see how the bottom box is doing. So here we can see there's a little patch of brood in the middle yet, but on the outer edges it's starting to cap with the feed. But there's a little patch of brood there in the center yet. So, a little bit of brood there. And then a little spot of brood there too. Looks like it's all starting to emerge, so this would be a good candidate for some more feed. A little check down below to see what they're doing. You can see it's the edges. I would say this is probably in the area of 90% or so. As far as food reserves, again, we're in the top box. So the top box is where I want most of my food at. They don't like me in here, that's for sure. So this one here is mostly drawed out. It could use a little bit more drawing, so but what they have here is mostly full of food, not capped. And again, this side here is mostly drawed out. So I probably will throw another round of food on this one too, just to see if I can get them to draw out the rest of these frames. But what they got seems to be pretty full of food for the winter. Not capped yet, but just starting. So we'll check this out. This is the last frame on top. And again, mostly drawed out. Starting to cap. A lot of food. This here is mostly capped all the way. But could still use some more. Maybe I'll probably feed it again. There's some stuff that's still undrawn on the edges a little bit, so I think we'll probably give them food. The hive, the population of this one is really good, and there's still some brood left in here. So I'm going to just go check the bottom out and see what we have for brood in the bottom. It's getting fairly late in the year, so I'm still kind of new, so I'm not the best guest on this. So we're gonna, and I don't have a queen excluder on this one at all. We're gonna check the bottom box out here. There's some weight to that top box, that's for sure. So we're gonna check here below to make sure we're drawn, and then hopefully there's a lot of brood down here and things are capped as well. Hopefully we got a queen down here, maybe.
Is it marked?
Yeah, they're all marked.
Okay.
So this is food. All food, mostly capped, so this looks great. I'd say this is probably 95% ready for winter here. There's a heavy frame. Hope we see a queen in here yet. They don't like me. So this is see, probably needs to be drawn just a little bit. I do see some eggs in here. There's probably a queen on here somewhere. I'll take a quick peek for a queen, but I do see eggs. So she still has a brood nest down here. So I want to close this up as quick as I can here, but we'll look here to see if I see a queen. I do not see a queen here, so we'll go down next frame. Next frame, pretty full, fully capped. Lots of storage on the edge. This looks great. I don't see a queen here, but definitely brood frame. Nest is definitely in the bottom, so that's great. So it looks like we got at least one solid brood frame in here yet. That's great.
The bees are attacking the camera.
Yeah, bees don't like the camera. So, and this is larvae in here and cap, some cap in the middle. I don't see a queen yet, but there's eggs and stuff in here, so definitely good. See blue dots on them all anywhere?
No.
It's just queen, but this is all laid out here though. They look good. I see lots of pollen and stuff in here, so we're good with that. So I'm probably not going to give this one any more pollen at all. Yeah, lots of pollen in here. And starting to cap larvae. Lots of eggs though too. So we definitely got a good queen here. This is probably one of my better ones. See blue dots all anywhere?
No.
Okay, we'll check the last frame here since we're almost through it all. Definitely fall bees, that's for sure. Oh, there's the queen right there. The blue dot. See the queen working through there? She's barreling herself underneath everybody else. But
I just lost her.
she's right there. See her?
Yep.
Got her. So there's the queen. Good. I don't see any eggs here. She was emerging, so probably working this frame, but she looks good. And then this side here, it looks like this is a lot of brood over here too. So this one will definitely need more feed. A lot of bees, so
Sorry.
you just got to plug it up more, fill up that brood chamber more. So this one will get another dose of feed. There's a lot of cells open in there, and still some comb that needs to be. Some comb that still needs to be drawn. Not much though. We'll force a little bit more. And these are nooks. This is probably one of my strongest ones here. They don't like vibration, that's for sure. Any pounding or anything like that, they don't like. Yeah, they'll go back in. They look good. Alright, so we'll take this box and put it back on. Oh, there's some good weight there. There's probably good, probably 20 pounds anyways. Alright, so I think we'll grab that feeder there, Rob. Grab this feeder here. So we're going to fill this up again with, 1.5 to 1 sugar syrup, roughly.
Huge.
Somewhere around there. What's that?
I just
Oh yeah,
killed it.
big bald-faced hornet on there. Want to see the bald-faced hornet? These are the enemies right here. Yeah, bald-faced hornet. I know, they sure attack the bees and they sure like honey. We're around, they're just a crazy faced bee.
Careful,
Or
it's still alive.
Crazy faced hornet. So I want to put this on here. Is the other slat in there?
Yes, it's right there. Constructed.
Here, I'll put the slats here. This looks good. Alright, so we'll give this guy another dose of food. We got a bunch of open comb in there. Bee population stronger, a bunch of open cells that in the brood chamber. So we're going to see if we can plug that up a little bit more and get it ready for winter. It feels heavy. It looks great. Again, I've been treating with oxalic acid too. So this actually had their 3rd round. I probably do 1/4 round too. But anyway, so I go through. I'm going to check all these. do the big ones to see how they look for this. And yeah, get them ready. Yellow jackets here too. And then I did bring a pollen patty out with just some of the ones that maybe are a little bit smaller. I'm maybe going to give them a little bit of pollen just to see if they can brood a little bit longer. And yeah, go with that. So anyways, thanks for watching.